it's me, your girl Bella Lynn, and I'm back with another video. Where do I even start? Let's go. Yeah, my vision is fruition, like on a genie I've been wishing. Ain't no time for competition unless it's all me, then we're beef only. It's been forever, I know. My sincerest apologies, but so much has been going on. A lot has changed. As you can tell from the background, a lot has changed. I am in a new place. It's a lot, and we're gonna get into it. So many changes. Speaking of changes, is there anything else that you can see that is a change that's really pretty? And I'm talking about my jewelry. It's thanks to Ana Luisa. Thank you for sponsoring this video. Listen, I just got my jewelry from them this week. The quality is unmatched. I really wanted to find a spot where I can get good, elegant, elevated jewelry pieces, because when I was in Korea, I used to go to a place in Hongdae and they had so many cute pieces and I would thrift them. But in America, I really wanted to know where I can get beautiful jewelry, beautiful pieces, and luckily I came across Ana Luisa. If you don't know about Ana Luisa, they are a New York-based jewelry brand and their pieces have unmatched quality. Also, they're like hypoallergenic, water resistant, they're sustainable, all the good stuff. And I am honestly listen, if you guys do not know how long I've been looking for a set of ring and bracelet like this, you know, that has like the watch that looks kind of like, that has, you know, the watch band. You guys do not know how long I've been looking for a ring and bracelet set like this. I have been searching for this combination for the longest. You know, I really like the pattern of like the watch band, and I always wanted a matching ring to complement it, but I could never find it anyway. And then I found out that they have it on Ana Luisa's website, and I was sold. They have so many pieces, and honestly, when I looked at the website, it was giving elegant, it was giving vibrant, it was giving old money, it was giving chic, it was giving everything that I want to embody, especially in this new year. I want to dress a little more mature. I may have started that. I may have started that last year. A lot of you guys were talking about how my fashion changed completely. But also when it comes to the jewelry pieces that I want to wear, I want it to be elegant and subtle, not too loud. So honestly, it embodies the type of woman I'm trying to be, and I am loving them. I am just obsessed. And I thought I'd do a little unboxing just to show you the packaging that it comes in. It comes in this cute little packaging and it's very attentive. I really love the ring and wristband set. Also, the wristband comes with an extension just in case it's a little too small, which I found just right. And if you want to get the same set or anything else that's just lovely on their website, the link in my description will get you 25% off your next Ana Luisa order. Thank you so much for Ana Luisa for partnering with me in this side of the video. First of all, let's start with congratulations, everybody. We made it into the new year. It's 2025. I honestly cannot believe how fast 2024 went. Like, where did it go? Just in the blink of an eye. Like, where did it go? Where did 2024 go? How are we in, well, this video is probably coming out in February. How are we in February 2025? But listen, if you're watching this video, I'm so glad that you made it through to see another year, and I'm excited for this new year. I'm so excited. There's so many plans that I have, and I'm excited for the person that I'm going to become. I'm excited for the woman I'm going to become. And towards the end of this video, we're going to talk about 2025 ins and 2025 outs. And if you guys remember, last year I did a 75 hard challenge, which really helped me in losing the weight that I wanted to lose before the summer and just being the best version of me before I could travel in the summer. And best believe it's gonna happen this year as well. So I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that towards the end of this video. And let's talk about 2024. 2024 for me was a year of breakthrough. I want to call it a year of breakthrough. 2024 was a year where a lot of things happened that I know it was out of my control, but I know that God did what he had to do. And there's so many, I had a lot of hard times in 2024. I think, especially towards the end of the year, I cried a lot. Like, I saved all my tears for like the last 3 months of 2024. I cried a lot. There was so much going on. And, if we're being real, if any of you know what it's like to try to move to another country, so it's, especially for me, since I am African, it's not just about, packing up my bags and moving, but there's so much involved. There's immigration involved. There's all those things involved. And, a lot of things that go into that, and a lot of paperwork and hurdles and things like that. So that really drained all of me towards the end of 2024. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I went ghost for like 3 months because baby, I had priorities. I had to figure this whole thing out. Listen, it was not easy. There's so many times I literally cried. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? How is this gonna happen? But we secured everything. I am now a master's student. So your girl is back in school. I am doing my MBA with a concentration in data analytics. So your girl is getting her second tertiary degree. Do they call it tertiary degree or just university? Whatever. Her second tertiary degree, and I'm looking forward to that. I have officially started school. I started on January 13th. It was a little nerve-wracking to go back to school after 2 years. I think it was almost 2 years of a break, but it felt good. I'm looking forward to meeting new people, to networking, and just to getting back into the groove of being a student again. It was a little bit difficult, or should I say like different. Assignments are back, papers are back, like clockwork. It's back to that kind of life, but I appreciate it, and I'm so excited for this new journey. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss Korea. It's been a month and I miss it. My last weekend, was it my last weekend? Yes, my last weekend, I had a farewell party. All my friends showed up. It was so amazing. I felt so loved. Like, my whole tribe showed out. And, it just reminded me that I did good, for the past 6 years. I had been living in South Korea for 6 years. I was like, I did good. And everybody came out, and, it felt good to know that I have a tribe. I have people who I can call my people. And now that I've moved to a completely different continent, I basically have to start again. I have to create a new tribe. And I kept on looking at all these TikToks talking about how it's so hard to make friends when you are in your late 20s or in your 30s. It's so hard. So I'm kind of nervous about that. I'm like, how do I even start? Because like, I was comparing my first week of my master's degree, my MBA, and I was comparing it with my first week of my undergrad. And honestly, it's so different, because when I was in my undergrad, I probably was way more bubbly, or just like, it was so much more easier for me to make friends. And like, I don't know. I think, and also the fact that we were all just young, it was so easy for us to, we're straight out of high school. But now when I'm doing my master's degree, everyone is so reserved, and basically everyone already has a life. Everyone already has their friends, everyone already has their circle, their tribe and stuff. Like, I mean, if I was doing my master's in Korea too, I wouldn't be interested in like, meeting new people, anything like that. So that's where it gets a bit difficult, but it's just the beginning. I'm looking forward, and I have a lot of time to work on me and, get myself better and ready. So it's February. The first month of January, I can honestly say, was just adjustment. It was just adjustment. I had moved to a brand new place. It was just adjustment. But now I feel like I'm getting more into a routine. I started going to the gym last week, and I'll continue the momentum. I feel like now things are like falling into place, and I'm getting into a routine, and I can, so first week I had no goals crushed. I couldn't even think about that because I was just adjusting. I was just adjusting. But yeah, I'm so glad that everything worked out according to plan, and I am now getting back into my routine. I can be more healthier, mindful, just good all around. And another update that I forgot to update you guys on was the balloons. Yes, I am a Capricorn, so in January it was my birthday. I celebrated my birthday, and it was amazing. It was my first birthday, like I said, without having my family present. I usually host like these big parties with all my friends and all my family, so this one was very quiet, very intimate. And my boyfriend planned everything out from the morning. I woke up, and then the balloons were there. They're still up there. I need to find the strength to take them out. We're in February now. It's no longer Capricorn season. But yes, there were balloons everywhere. That was just like a little part of it. The whole place was filled with balloons. There were flowers. It was just amazing. We went for pedicures. We went for a couples massage. We went for dinner. We had an amazing dinner in this very elegant place. It was like a 6-course dinner. It was so delicious. And then we ended the night at a hotel, and then we went to the rooftop, had a couple of drinks. It was very intimate, very nice, and just a great way to start off the year. I like the fact that my birthday is in January, and I'm only beginning to, I don't know if anybody's like me, or if anybody's birthday is in January like me. When I was younger, I literally hated the fact that my birthday was in January. I literally hated it. First of all, your birthday's in January. I mean, I don't know if like in Africa, December is party time, it's Christmas time. Listen, the parents are spending. The parents are spending the big bucks, And so come January, the parents have nothing to spend. So honestly, my birthday presents were never as good as other people. Nobody had money to spend in January. They spent it all in the holiday season. They spent it all on New Year's. And also another thing that I didn't like was the fact that I would have to like literally watch all my classmates and all my friends go through their birthdays the whole year, and it's like I did not even have a birthday. I was just like, oh my god, January, why couldn't I be in the middle, at least in the middle. I literally even one time started pretending like my birthday was in July, because I was sick and tired of having my birthday at the beginning of the year when nobody has any spending power, and then I watch everybody else have an amazing party with amazing gifts. So I literally hated that. But the more I get older, I actually enjoy having a birthday in January, because it starts the year with a celebration. I mean, obviously New Year is a celebration, but also there's something to look forward to in the beginning. Most people, dread January because, the hard work is about to start and all those things. But I have a celebration. So I always want to be in the perfect state of mind when it comes to my birthday. And for that to happen, that means I gotta be in the perfect state of mind in the beginning of the year. So I am already on go to like just go after my goals in the beginning of the year. So yeah, now it's gonna be a whole 11 months of watching other people celebrate their birthdays, but I'm fine with it. We grown over here. We grown. Okay, so quickly jumping into the ins and outs of 2025. Listen, I want to know, what are your ins, what are your outs of 2025? Comment them below if you have any ins, any outs, things that you're like, you know what, we are not seeing you again. You are remaining in 2024. I have a few of my own. The main one is waking up early. So that's an in. So when I was living in Korea, I would start work in the afternoon. So I would always start my day later. I would always wake up later, and things would fit with me, getting up later. But now, especially since I'm in a new place and I need to adjust, and I need to be very like hands-on with where I'm trying to take my career or my life, there is no time to sleep. Listen, when I tell you that my family members sometimes get scared for me because the way I loved sleep, I mean, I still do, but it's a separation that we have to make. The way I love sleep is like no other. My sister would be like, literally the world's gonna pass you when you're sleeping. The world's gonna pass you with your little naps and with you waking up late. So I am leaving that behind in 2024. We are waking up early and then we're hitting the gym in the morning. Usually I would wait, I would work out later, or I would work out like at around midday and stuff like that. We are putting it in the first thing that we do in the morning, 2025. Period. Another thing that I am leaving behind, so is it an out? Yeah, it's an out. And then there's, yeah, so another out of my 2025 is being afraid to approach new people, especially when it comes to networking. This year, I want to learn the power of networking really well, especially since networking or just having conversations with new people in America is so different to how it is done in Korea. There's a big difference to how you approach a new person here in America as opposed to in Korea. So it's all taking a lot of getting used to. Like, I just realized that I can call my professor by his first name and I don't even have to put the title on it. I don't have to be like professor this or sir this. I just say, call you by your first name, like you're my. So I'm learning how to interact with people more differently now, especially since I was in the Korean system for so long. And it can get a little bit intimidating because, you know, if you have been living in a country like Korea, people are more shy to approach new people. And here, people are very, you know, outspoken. And so even though I was a lively person and outspoken and I could approach anyone, after spending so much time in Korea, that part of me kind of fell off. So practicing that more, not being afraid to approach people first, to make conversation, to network, that's an in. That's an in for me. And educating myself, not just at school. I'm doing my MBA, but just reading more, educating myself more on world topics, more on world issues, not just focus on my own life, which is how I was just focused on my life, my work, but, you know, back to the point where I want to, you know, reach out to more people, network more. You need to know what's going on around. You need to be well read and you need to have a diverse knowledge and a diverse amount of topics because you never know who you're going to meet. So those are my ins for 2025. And of course, I will be beginning my 75 hard challenge in March. So in March, we're starting 75 hard challenge just so I can be snatched for the gods by the summer. Because when you look good, you feel good. So that's definitely an in that I'm continuing. And yeah, as I go, I cannot really set so many rules. I don't know if anyone's like me, but when I move into a new environment, I cannot set so many rules for myself because I'm still getting used. I still need to be adaptable. I still need to be able to adjust. So there's not a lot of rules set in place for this year as there was for last year, just because there needs to be room for adaptability and adjustment, and I'm in a new place and everything's brand new. But I thank God, we thank God, it's a new chapter. I'm super excited, and also I'm super excited to share it with you guys. You want to have access to these beautiful pieces and just my favorite elegant pieces from Ana Luisa, just click on the link in my bio to get up to 25% off, guys. Up to 25% off. Do not say I did not put you on. Up to 25% for your Ana Luisa purchases. I vouch for them. I love it. I'm so in love. So if you want to get yours, go click on the link in my bio or go to shop.analuisa.com/ka-bellalyn and get up to 25% off on your next Ana Luisa purchase. That's it for my video, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update. I am so excited for the new year and I hope you guys are too. I wish you guys a prosperous, fulfilling, lovely new year, and I hope all your desires, your manifestations, and all of that come to fruition and abundantly. I'm excited for what this new year has to bring. I love new starts. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but I'm more excited. And I'll see you guys on my next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye.